What is going on, guys? Algo 2000 or Blitzwolfie here. Today bringing you another Warframe tutorial video on how to farm or acquire platinum. Now this guide varies depending on what kind of player you are and what kind of gear or stuff that you have. So first things first, platinum is not a resource that you can get from any planet or from the void. It's basically in-game currency that was real money that was turned into in-game currency. So the only way you can acquire platinum is through trade. Now let's start off with the basics of trade. The only things that you could trade are mods, keys, and not your clan key or your dojo key, prime parts, and helmets, arcane helmets only at this current time. Alright, so let's get into what people really want and how to make a bang for your buck when you're going to buy. So first things first, this guide is only for players who are patient enough to actually sit down and spend the time to earn or make money from trade without spending a dime on platinum. I mean, you could spend money on platinum and still use this guide, but this is more tailored to the guys who really want to make a bang for their buck without spending a dime, without buying any platinum from DE. So the parts or the helmets or anything that are in demand currently are Loki parts right now. So that's the parts that are in high demand, Loki Prime parts, since Loki Prime was just released. And I think the new Prime Sentinel as well, that's also in high demand, some of its parts. Certain mods like corrupted mods are in high demand as well, such as Corrupted Charge, Narrow-Minded, Blind Rage, Heavy Caliber, Fleeting Expertise, Overextended. Those are in high demand. Maxed out mods are also in high demand. And rare drops from the void, such as rare parts that are very hard to, that their drop rates are super low, are also being sold for a very hefty price. So right now, things that have dropped are Rhino Prime chassis. Those have dropped to maybe like 20 platinum. Rhino Prime blueprint, that has also dropped to about 20 platinum. And even Bolter Prime took a price dip. It dropped from maybe like 40 to 50 platinum to about 35 to 20 platinum. Paris Prime parts are a bit consistent and are still constant in their price fluctuations, so there's not much going down there. And as well as I think it's pronounced as Nigros Prime. Correct me if I'm wrong there in the comment section. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that, but yeah, those melee or knuckles, I should call them, are their price is a little bit up and down. I think the gauntlets right now are cheap, if I'm not sure, and the blades are expensive now, as well as the blueprint. And then the Taurus parts, they're a bit cheap, except for the blueprint. Alright, so mods that now we're gonna go into the prices of these items. So I'll start off with the Loki parts, since those are brand new. Right now, the Loki parts are being sold at an exorbitantly high price. So I would kind of wait a while if you want to get some of these parts. But there's always those oddball people out there who are willing to sell you the parts for cheap because they really need the platinum. But right now, Loki parts that are really desired by people are the helmet and the systems. The helmet is being sold around 200 to 150 platinum. 150 platinum being the cheapest price out there right now, and systems are being sold 130 platinum to 100 platinum, or 90 platinum. 90 platinum being the cheapest price out there. And then for the chassis and the blueprint you could get for about 10 platinum, and the chassis about 30 to 60 platinum. So if you have these items, you could sell those back for about, I'd say 150, 160 platinum. And if you're trying to buy those items, buy them for about 90 to 100 platinum. Right, so that's Loki right there in a nutshell. And then you have the BO Prime. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I think it's Bo Prime. Basically, that's the new weapon that came out with Loki, and that's right now is also being sold pretty high. The only part that is really essential that's being sold really high is the handle, which is being sold for around, I think, 100 platinum. So if you have that part on you and you farmed it, sell for about 110 platinum, and buy for about 70 platinum. Or 80 platinum. Then you have the ornaments, which you can buy for about 10-15 platinum, sell for about 20 platinum. Same thing goes with the blueprint. Now, the other weapons such as Boulder Prime, Glaive Prime, and etc. Those, if you have a full set of those are being sold. The full sets are being sold for around 35 to 45 platinum. So, as I said, sell for about 45 platinum, or 42 platinum, or 40 platinum. Buy at about 35 platinum, or 40 platinum. For and those are just some great examples of those. Now on to maxed out mods. Maxed out mods, you're going to sell stuff like Serration, Vitality. I'm just gonna go with your basics. So Serration is going to be sold at around 225 platinum, and you can buy it for around 150 platinum. Heavy Caliber is being sold at around 300 platinum, or you could sell it around 300 platinum. You could buy it for about 200 platinum, maxed out. And then you have Redirection. You could sell it at about 175 platinum and buy it for about 100 or 90 platinum. Same thing goes with your Vitality, and so on and so forth. But the prices fluctuate depending on if they're rare or if they're not, or damage, or what if they are. I forgot to mention that former blueprints cannot be sold, nor reactors, nor any of that stuff, so don't even bother try selling those. Neither can resources be traded, so don't bother with those either. Keys and cores, you could buy those for about 2 platinum. Rare cores, buy them about 2 platinum. Buy the the keys, Tower 4 keys, for about 3 platinum, and the rest of the keys about 2 to 1 platinum. Sell at around 3 to 4 platinum. Anyway, I hope this guide does help you in terms of making some serious platinum and making a lot of it. Now, as I said at the beginning, this guide is if you are going to be diligent enough to spend your time and energy making platinum off of trade chat. But if you don't have the time or the energy, go ahead and buy that Prime Access pack. Go ahead and buy that platinum. I mean, it's not gonna hurt or anything, but I mean, if you're really diligent and you really want to make some extra platinum, although you bought some platinum, go ahead, use this guide. It's perfect. You're gonna still rack on some more platinum with your paid platinum, which is great for you. Alright guys, so if you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Any constructive criticism always helps me out, and thank you guys for all the feedback that you've been giving me on all my recent videos. Really appreciate those, and please sub for more content on this channel. And